My project is basically about diversity and inclusion in mental health services. Essentially, it focuses on immigrants, newcomers, and refugees. So I wanted to focus on bringing awareness towards the importance of culturally sensitive therapy. And basically what that is it's when the therapist takes into account the unique background of the individual they're providing service to. So whether that's their culture, their religion, etc. I wanted to bring awareness to that by promoting the organizations that focus on this. So it was the Edmonton Mennonite Center, for example, and Multicultural Health Brokers. I found 4 organizations in total. So I created a website to basically highlight how you apply, how you access their service, what services they offer, where they're located, etc. And I also included within that website a blog section. And basically the purpose of the blog section was to bring awareness to different issues specific to this problem, like for example, mental health in seniors, mental health for international students, and kind of the lack of services in Edmonton for them, as well as just general stigma surrounding accessing mental health services. I want to make those spaces as inclusive as possible. Everyone kind of deserves a seat at the table, so that's kind of what I took away from OSP, and yeah, I hope that in the future more people kind of know the importance of this information and maybe enroll in OSP. Yeah, so we started off with training and just kind of lectures style workshops. So it was things on explicit and implicit bias and stereotypes, as well as just discrimination, identity, power, and privilege. So just a lot of things you don't really learn about in school or in the communities you volunteer in. After we finished most of the education workshops, they started doing individual meetings, and basically you could meet with the facilitator. So it was Kathy and Akashdeep for me, and you have meetings based on how often you think you need them. And in those meetings, they basically provide feedback on your project. And they also provide any assistance you need with contacting organizations. So that was really important to me because I didn't know where to start, but they actually have connections to a lot of those organizations. And then they also do provide funding. So for me, I used Squarespace to build my website, and they basically provided funding for 1 year to kind of have the website published. They also are really good with making sure that you can actually complete your project within the given time period. So kind of making it realistic and feasible, just so you're not taking too much on, because they do have experience with working with multiple projects. The kind of education they provide is really unique, and it's something that I plan to take into any spaces I go into in the future.